What's good, everybody? You are tuned
Yep.
into. What we tune into?
We tune into the TQuest show with who? Me, DJ El Nino. God. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Here to guac them, 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 mic.
The TQuest show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino. El Nino. Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey, yo, let me get that. Professional one sheets and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our website,
I want it right now.
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We're here to take care of all
Who is
your
that?
graphic needs. This is our sponsor, Bold Leak. I'm telling you, ladies, make sure you contact them for your skin eviction. Their flawless BB cream designed to enhance your melanin. They got the lipstick MAC and everything. Okay, and right now the glosses are buy one get one 60% off. Okay, so treat yourself today because you're worth every penny. Head to Polique and let them remind you what beauty looks like when it is built for us. You dig?
There it is. So you're saying if y'all got that dry skin, if your skin ain't popping, you know what I'm saying? Hit them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bold Leak.
That's what it is.
Bold Leak. What up, Nino?
Yo, stop pressing the buttons. I'm sitting in the whole conversation and you put the whole commercial on early. Don't be doing that.
Because you threw me off.
All right, well, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be a team. You know
We
what
are
I
a
mean?
team.
All right, let's get this. You know what I mean? What we doing today?
Oh my god.
What is that? What is this? Oh my God. What is that?
Oh my god. Like, I only say that when I get excited for the guests.
All right.
You
So what we doing?
know. And this young man, it seems like it's been, has it been 1 year or 2 years? It was around the same time. I think it was two.
Okay.
And we met. And now
And
he's
what?
back.
Back? Okay. All right, that is.
And I've been peeping him on social media. He went through this whole journey. Like, he's like a whole different person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
I just can't wait to get all up in his business.
Nosy. No sass.
Real nosy. I
No
want the
sass.
behind the scenes. I want to know what's going on. I want what they call the tea. Okay?
I just want the quest.
Oh,
You know
well.
what I'm saying?
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that. I love you.
I love you, boo. All
All
right.
right. So you ready?
We're going to have some fun, right?
We gonna have some fun.
All right. Well, let's do this.
Okay, let the
do
people know who you are and where you're checking in from.
It's your boy,
Return
True
to the
Frank
truth.
Show. And I'm back from H-Town, from Houston, Texas.
There it is.
With
I
TQuest
like
the best
that.
and DJ El Nino. Icker
There
fresh.
it is. There it is.
Nino just had the title to your next album. Did you hear him?
What you said?
Return of the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it might be a good name. Why you playing? I might have to take it for. Hey, you, were y'all recording this? Oh, damn. He gonna sue me. I'm gonna take it from him. He gonna sue me.
You know what I'm saying? There it is. There it is. We're like, yeah, what's this, man? What's going
I
on, son?
like it. I like. How about this, right? If you do take it, just let me be featured on the self-titled track.
What's this? Just talk? Just
Did
talk that?
he tell you it's 50-50? Like, you supposed to, I gotta bring both y'all in if I'm gonna put you on that.
See,
It
there it is. There it
is.
is.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
TQuestGLM in the building.
Let's go.
We got Chanel in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We got my man.
yes. See?
Return to the truth. There it is.
Confirmation,
There
baby.
it is. See?
I can't copyright it without him suing me now. See?
There
Recording off, man. I was
it
joking.
is. There it is.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna snatch it up
God.
during the show. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm on it right now.
You know what I'm saying? Let me cut my camera off so y'all see me talking. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
look,
Oh
you know,
my
I done wrote
gosh.
it down already. Return of the
There it
truth.
is.
It's fine. It's already in process. I took it.
Oh, there it
Wow,
is. Take
come
that.
on, man.
I just took it. Look, this is how it is in the game.
Facts,
Okay.
yo. That is real though. That is dead
It
ass.
is. That
Somebody
is.
say something,
That's
and they
right.
be like, "Damn, they ain't even out the studio." Some under got copyright or trade. Something. Yeah, get out of here.
Crazy
It's
game, man.
factual.
It's a crazy game.
So was I right? Has it been 1 year, 2 years?
It's been
I think it
minute
has
now. It's
been
been-
two. I think.
Two,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's
Okay.
gotta be-
But it
it's
was
gotta
in
be
the
at least-
season. So it's like
Yeah,
our
yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah, it's pretty much 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, I like that.
So I see the beard and everything growing in, but I know you've been up to more than just juicing berries on your beard for 2 years.
You're wrong with it. Next time I get on the show, I need some facial hair.
Oh my gosh. So what you been up to? Catch us up. What's
Uh,
going
2000
on?
2023 was a real good year. I had I was featured on a lot of big time blogs. LA Weekly. I was on his blog. This is 50.com. I was able to actually speak to 50 Cent. It was a very short minute. You know, his time is precious. You know, 50 ain't just gonna keep talking. And on 105.1 Power, the Breakfast Club, I was on their blog too as well. I had a few singles that went viral, and it was a real good year. 2024 was a more of me trying to figure out what's the next move. I was signed to a marketing agency out of California, and once that contract was up, I didn't renew with them. So it's just a different journey right now that I'm going on, trying different avenues, trying to be outside more. Maybe go to South by Southwest in Austin this year. I'm really trying to get more on the scene as far as this year, stepping outside instead of trying to do things the way I did it back then. Show my face more.
So let me ask you a question. What did you learn from that the journey that you was on? What did you learn?
One thing I learned is you have to invest in yourself. I was doing a lot of investing in myself because when you have people that work for you, everybody wants the fairy tale of people just believing in you and just working nonstop for you. And that sounds good and everything. I think that's a lot back in the day when in the 90s, maybe that was better so far back in the day. But in this modern day, people want to get paid for what they do. You know what I mean?
Say that.
Yeah.
Say that.
People want to get paid for what they do. And if you have a good team, your team wants to be compensated for their work, which is understandable. You know what I mean? Someone once told me, if you do something real good, don't do it for free. So it really taught me.
Say that louder. Say that 1,000% louder.
Certain things you're saying, you got to slow it up,
I got you. Hold on.
clear it up, turn that volume up. Okay?
Sit on my chair.
Look.
That is.
If you do something very good, don't do it for free.
That's facts.
That is facts. And I understood that this year I had a good team behind me with my marketing team. But like I said, I may have to make sure as the quote unquote, I don't like the word boss because I don't want people to see that term, but just people looking out
It
for
is
you.
what it is, though.
Yeah. You got to make sure your team gets paid if you want to be a boss. Everybody wants to flex the boss, but you got to make the
Every
boss.
boss is not a true leader.
That is true. That is
That
true.
is also true.
Yeah.
That is all. Real talk about the thing you said. If you're doing something well, make sure you charge for it and get paid for it. I learned that a long time ago. You know what I mean? Because there's several things I used to help people out, do for free. You know what I mean? Don't charge folks. I'm like, y'all don't even respect this. Now let me put a charge on this now. Now all of a sudden, what was crazy about it, when I started charging for it, then I started getting more people attending it. You know what I'm saying? Because they thought it had value. When it was free, it was like, yeah, whatever. But then you got them people like, yo, man, why you charging for this now? I'm like, what are you talking about? Relax, man. It's light charge anyway. It's worth whatever it is. You know what I mean? Calm down.
But you know what I find about that, that's crazy, is that, like, say if you have family members, right? Because I've had some family members that, to me, if you respect what I do and respect my craft, why not support me by paying for something? You can go pay for an artist that's out there that's already big that you like. You go pay for him over your own family member. You know what I mean? So I don't like being hypocritical. When people I know have a profession, I don't ask them to do nothing to me for free. What is your price? You know what I mean? If you want to look out for me one time, that's cool because I'm going to look out for you too as well. But at the same time, I'm not going to keep on asking for a handout. You know what I mean? I believe if you're good at what you are, really good at, I'm going to pay you for your services. My music team, I pay them for their services. My video team, my videos, I pay them for their services. Actors that's in my videos, they're professional actors, I pay them for their services. Like, this is a business when it's all said and done. Ain't no handouts in life.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. You got the low one time. Relax. Relax. I can't sustain with this price point that you keep begging me for. Relax, man. Relax. You got the low one time. And don't tell everybody what you paid, because then I got to deal with all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go.
Absolutely. And I always tell people, it be the ones that screaming, I'm a boss, I'm an entrepreneur. And they're the same ones who are like the worst customers when working with somebody else.
Exactly.
You know, you be like, this is who I am. This is my price.
This is my price. Yeah, you got.
But then when you come to me like, yo, what's up? You can't hook me up real quick. Like, if I want to hook you up, I have to offer it. You don't come to me for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it be like Nino said, like, we do great work. We don't charge everybody what we should be charging, because it's not about breaking your pockets. We just want you to respect our time and our gifts. You know, because. You know, if you check what we do, like, we can be charging like 10 times what we do, but we don't, you know. But to each his own, so what everybody is doing. You know what I'm saying?
So what's been going on in life with you, Francisco? Talk to me. Let me ask you this question. Let me get back to that question. Next year this time, what's going to be a day in the life with you, Francisco?
The day in the life for me is not working a career job and making music 100% of my job. You know what I mean? That's always been the goal. But always been the goal is to have good financial wealth, generational wealth. It's always been my goal. A lot of people don't realize back when I was struggling. So I come from Acres Homes where, you know, I sit there and watch my mom work 2 jobs to put food on the table. I watched my grandmother raise, I didn't watch this part, but my mother came from a family of 10. So my grandmother was working for the opposite race in the segregation days just to put food on the table. So when I think about that in my mind, because I'm a deep thinker, and I think about when I was young, how my mom did it because my dad pretty much abandoned us, that gives me my motivation each and every day to be what I am. I don't do this just for me. I do this for my grandmother who's no longer here, RIP, rest her soul. I do this for my mother who right now is retired, but I'm still like working for her. Like, she retired living her life, but still, it's like, this is not enough. I want you to have more than what you have. You know what I mean? And I also do this for my future wife and kids. I'm not married yet. I don't have kids yet. But this whole foundation and empire, I'm trying to build this for them too as well. It's
yes, not God. Hallelujah. Better tell them.
Look at you.
But I think the first biggest thing I must say that I must tell both of y'all is this year was a great year so far. Well, last year was. The end of last year, because I finally found peace. At one point in time, I was dealing with a lot of mental things going on, never able to let go of a lot of people that I've lost in the past. My dad, my grandmother, my baby cousin. I had another cousin that was murdered right before I got on the interview with y'all for the first time. So a lot of mental hurdles I had, but at the same time, I don't forget them, but I'm able to now live life at peace. Like, I wasn't able to accept their deaths as peace. You know what I mean? Now I'm peaceful. Well, not how they went out, but I'm peaceful to say, you know what, I can move forward now. I no longer allow that to hold me down. You know, and then at one point I started being abstinent at one point. You know what I mean? I needed to clear my mind up. And
you started to do what?
I started to be abstinent at one point in time. For a few months, I was abstinent. I'm actually back on that journey now. But I'm back on that journey now.
What are you laughing at?
I know it's a serious moment. But he said, look, I was for 3 months, but I'm back now. And I wanted to be petty. That's what happened.
Well, look, I'm going to be real. What happened was I had a break. So I had something personal happen. And when something personal happened, it made me go back to it. And then when I did do it, I felt bad about it. Like, how did like something I worked hard mentally, why did I break it for this? And I was very disappointed in myself. So I got my my spirituality back right, and then I went right back on it. So I think that Rome wasn't made in a day. Everybody gonna have mishaps.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts.
An addict going to rehab, they're gonna have moments where they really get to scratching and want to get their addiction again. You know what I mean? But eventually, I think they'll find their way. It takes time. You see how she doing me, man? You know, you see how she doing me, man?
I know. Look,
no, but as soon as you said it, I did think about that, because, like you said, with people with addiction, sometimes when they get the chip, sometimes they got to go back to day one, because everyone's human, nobody's perfect. things happen. Sometimes temptation is like, you just never know.
Yeah,
sure. You know, so, and I respect your journey. I respect what you're doing. You know, but sometimes gotta make light of a little situation, you know, because we all here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but sure. I'm glad you're back focused. Do not be, you know, distracted if it's not worth the distraction.
No, it's not.
You know, because we got bigger goals and bigger things we are working on than just, you know, some vitamins. So, I just want to go back really quickly before we jump forward. You rushed through saying that you was in these big top magazine. You had placement on there. You met some celebrities. You went viral. Like, those are your flowers. Don't rush through that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let it marinate. Let it digest, you know, and just live in that for a moment. Now, how was that, and how did you even get those opportunities?
So,
and what did it do for you as well?
So, a lot of opportunities happen. A lot of them, some were word of mouth. First, my manager that I had this past year, she was brought to me by my CEO. He thought that we worked well together. She had heard about me for a song that I had, and she had asked about me. So, of course, when somebody asks about me, I want to know the information about them too. My CEO did a good job of what is it called? Vetting her when you find out information about someone. And he came back and told me, like, she had a couple artists that was under her, and that he thought that she would be good for me. So she definitely helped me out a lot this year for the promotion. And then the marketing team, like I said, they heard one of my songs too, and they reached out to me. I don't know how they found my Instagram. And at first, I'm like, I think anytime somebody hit me on Instagram about marketing, I think it's a scam. I'm like, man, no. But my main thing I want to do is when I hit those people is, all right, here's my number. Call me. FaceTime me. Let me see if you're a real person. And the young gentleman, his name is Jordan. He's actually an artist, but he has a business too as well, the marketing business agency that he has. And we talked for hours. And I wanted to give his team like a trial run on one of my songs. So I gave him a trial run on one of my videos. After doing with the trial run, I liked what I saw. I got in a meeting with my team, my financial advisor, my CEO, my manager. We all got on the phone together along with him and his team, and we actually talked. And every question that we asked, they answered. It wasn't no BS, and it wasn't no beating around the horn. You know what I mean? It was very direct and very honest. And showed up everything they promised, they pretty much guaranteed within that first 6 months. So different articles started coming out. I was real excited about it because these articles are very well written. I gave them a little information about me, and it's just very clever how they found a way to make a story out of the information I gave them. I thought it was very, very, it was very, very good. My playlist went up too as well, so it was very exciting. You know, I got a chance to release that project that year. Of course, it had the song that y'all remember that I did For Real on there with Corey Jones. I also had a song on there with DJ Chose, who's very popular here in the South in Texas. I don't know if you ever heard of him out there, but had a song with a Romanian artist named Johnny Romano overseas in his country. He's a big thing over there, but it's funny because I made the music with him before he ever got hot in this country. So once he got hot, it was like, oh, this is perfect time. I'm going to put you on the album, baby. You know what I mean? So I mean, it just worked out good. God really put me in a great situation. And I knew he was in my corner because it seemed like everything was just coming so fast. Like, people hitting my DMs up, fan bases from other countries, asking me questions. And it was like one of the best feelings in the world because it's like I finally was heard, is what I felt like. So, yeah, that 23 was a good year. 24 was an even better year. Like I said, for me mentally, finding my peace spiritually, that was definitely great. So now it's 2025, and, I'm looking to get out there more. I'm looking to grind more than I ever did, starting here with your podcast. So, and your show. I had to come back to where it all started at. TQuest the best. I tell you that all the time.
There it is. Tell the truth. Let me stop.
We gonna clip that part.
You clip that part.
She won't clip the idea that you gave me. I'm trying not to get you to copyright with me with it.
That's what we doing.
First of all, it's already in process, so I already got it.
That's gonna be the name of the show.
You keep what she want, but she air out everything that we do, huh?
Yeah. I know.
Y'all want to take it there?
I'm saying, you know.
Let's go to doghouse. Happy wife,
Okay.
happy doghouse. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
I'm looking out for my man. Looking out for my man.
Because you guys already know what it is. Okay.
That's
Thank you, Chanel. Thank you.
All right.
That's who you need to collab with, okay? But that's
Yeah, she can sing.
She dope?
Yeah, she can sing.
Obviously, she rocks with us.
Yeah, she can sing.
Okay. Chanel is that lady. Okay. Thank you.
We're going to talk more after this.
So you're saying that you took the time to step back, regroup, rebuild, revamp, renew, restore.
Yeah.
And since you realized that you owe that to yourself, all these wonderful things is happening, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All these wonderful things is happening. Okay. Where are we right now?
Musically?
Yes.
So this actually was my last single. And the reason why, yes, you can. The reason why I wanted to do this video because I changed my thought process with this song. So I like being versatile. I like doing different all type of songs, whether it be a love song, or a song about pain. I've done a social injustice song. I've done a song about a pet that died. You know what I mean? I like doing different music depending on what I'm going through at the time. When I made this song, I was going back through that dark stage. I made the song kind of around the time my cousin was murdered, or I was thinking about when he was murdered. And I went back to a little dark time in my life. And if you hear this song, you're going to hear on the first verse, I talk about what I once was. And on my second verse, I talk about what I am now. When I think about how I used to be, I think about a time in my life, like I said, when I was younger, losing my dad, losing my grandmother a year apart. It made me convert to being something I felt like I shouldn't have been at the time, but I was angry. And I was mad at the world. I was mad at everybody you could think of. God forgive me. I was mad at God at one point. I thought that me doing all these bad things and damaging myself was hurting somebody else when I didn't realize I was hurting myself when it was all said and done. I remember, I started hustling, hanging around the wrong cliques. I mean, I was the only kid growing up with no brothers, as that being said. And I started hanging with this clique, and they made me feel like I was part of the group. They showed a young brother love, like Tupac said. Even though they showed drugs, they showed a young brother love. So, having this clique have my back where I couldn't be touched, the power got to me. You know what I mean? And it took for me to go to jail and to see my mom on another side of the glass. And she knew how to get to me. She knew how to make me feel bad. She always used my grandmother, the one that passed when I was 16. And I'm over here, and I'm 18, and I'm in jail, and I'm looking at her on the glass, and she's talking. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just kind of looking like lost. I'm still in that dark place. And she said the magic words, "What would mama say if she saw you right now?" And when she said that, which is my grandmother, it hit like a certain type of vein in my soul. You know what I mean? And all I could do was put my head down. I really had to sit there and think about it. So once I got out, I started trying to get my life back on track. I think everybody falls off the journey sometimes, but it's okay to just get back up and get back on that road and continue to push. So, but now thinking about it, what I once was or what I once used to be, I feel like I've came a long way, because at that point in time, I could have been locked up in prison for the rest of my life for some of the things I was doing, at least some years. And God gave me another opportunity, so it made me want to, better myself. It made me want to say, look, I don't want to go back to that. And I see people that's doing a lot of what I was doing back then to this day. They drowning with no lifeboat or life jacket on. And that could have been just as well as me. So, but for anybody who's ever been through anything, I'm sure, NINO has his past. I'm sure you have it. A lot of people have a past. Well, I don't mean like that, but everybody has a past once they once was, and maybe they better themselves. So that's my main reason for making this song. And it was to a drill beats. At the time, drill beats, drill songs were really hot. So I wanted to see my versatility and see what I can do to a drill beat. Thank you, Chanel.
That's facts. If today's NINO is not 15, 20 years ago NINO. I just say it like that. Yeah. Today's NINO is
and
not
I'm glad he's not.
Yeah, I guess you are glad.
Yeah, see?
Very glad.
Because we be watching movies, and I be looking at the dudes in the video, like the movies and stuff, and I be like, you ever he'd be like, you don't want to know. I be like, wait a minute, what?
Well, no question. Cause look, this is why I try to tell people. you could be how you are in the streets and not be around somebody that you love. Like
Facts. Yeah.
like when I was doing my dirt, my family didn't know about it. The only person who knew about it was my mother. You know, she tried to keep it a secret when I went to jail. Only reason why they knew because my uncle was in jail and he was shocked. Like he was like, "What you doing in here?" You know what I mean? Because I've always tried to keep that side away from my family. Like in my family, my mother's known as the golden child, and I'm known as the golden child of the golden child. You know what I mean? Like she got out the hood, graduated, went to college. You know, at my certain age, she moved us out of Acres home, and I was the chosen one to go to school and all that. And I eventually did and graduated and everything, but I had my bumps along the road too. You know, I think it's two sides to every individual. But like I said, I had my impediments I had to get over too as well. Like I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But I'm not the same man I once was back then either. You know, I chose to make a change. You can either go left or go right. Which side you choose is up to you.
It's facts. It's facts.
Yeah. Deep.
I mean, for real, a hustler is not gonna be a hustler when he with his woman he loves. He gonna be romantic. He gonna be loving. When he get on the streets and get some dudes he don't know, of course it's gonna be a different demeanor. You know what I mean? So don't get it twisted. I still got a street mentality, but I'm not out there looking to damage myself because back then I didn't have nothing to lose. Now I have way more to lose than I had back then.
There it is. Yep.
It's like a whole different person we talking to. Today's truth is not yesterday's lie.
Hey, that was a good one. Touche. You know, because the funny thing about it is when you're around people you're comfortable with, it's gonna be different. Like I'm on here right now, but if people see me out there and out and about, I'm very to myself. I'm not all out in public. You know what I mean? I like to be very private with my life. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because just 2 years ago, you was in the club, you was, partying with your friends. I'm not trying to bring it back, like Facebook memories, but you was out there.
Yeah, I was. That was a different point.
But we're here today. Today. So, Nino and I had a meeting, right, real quick, because we like to have everything fresh for the show, so you get authentic, in the now responses, right?
Yeah. So,
of course, I sent him your music and everything. He was like, wait a minute. There's a song and there's a movie. He's like, what? I was like, what you mean? Well, how long is the movie? I was like, God damn. Okay. So I saw
a couple clips in there that kind of reminded me of my name, so I just leave it at that.
No, you're right. You're right. So lately, I've been trying to show my creativity because, of course, I do all my videos myself. The ideas, the venues, everything that we use, the actors, what to say, I do it all myself. So when I was young, the first gangster movie I ever saw that I still love to this day, my favorite, is New Jack City. I think that's a movie that a lot of us came up on. And at the time, Wesley Snipes was my favorite actor growing up as well. So in this video, I implemented a lot of things from when it comes to my favorites. So my favorite Atlanta artist is Future, right? And if you ever know Future's hottest song he ever made, in my opinion, is March Madness. You know what I mean? So you'll see the similarities between you watch March Madness and you watch this video as well. You see the similarities. You also see the similarities if you ever seen New Jack City. To my favorite part, I ain't gonna cuss on your show, but you know the part I'm talking about. You gonna see that? Okay, well, Nino, I know you know the part, my man.
Yeah. Before I make change, you know what I'm saying?
Before I make change. So you gonna see that implemented here as well. And Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. Lord rest his soul, who I was a big fan of, my favorite actor of all time. I've been a fan with him since Lincoln Heights. His most popular movie ever was Black Panther. So you also see that implemented as well. I also say
he was in Lincoln Heights.
Yeah, he was a son of the cop.
Yeah, he been putting in work.
Yeah,
he been putting in work. Yeah.
Okay. He's been my favorite actor because of the roles he played. A lot of historical black roles. James Brown, Jackie Robinson. So I wanted to implement him in there as well, and I also set a line kind of catered to the Black Panther and the character he played called T'Challa. So all that I want to implement in one video. But I also want to tell a storyline. So the storyline of it, the short film is called The Fall of the Empire, Part 2. Anybody want to see where it first started? You look at my Dollar for Dollar featuring Yo Gotti music video. That's The Fall of the Empire, Part 1. So if you want to see why the storyline got to that, you have to look at the part 1 to understand part 2. So those who've been following me will understand it, but if you haven't been following me, then you probably won't understand it until you see part 1. Yeah. Do you want me to kind of break it down a little bit?
Look, this is what we're here for. I'm glad you broke it down.
Oh.
And you smart. You like the Robert Kelly stuff. He had 1,000 parts.
Yeah.
Before you get to this one, you gotta watch this one.
Yeah.
To understand this one.
It's a sequel.
Smart marketing. It's smart.
Yeah. Look, want me to tell you the backstory?
Yeah.
Okay, look. So the 2 main characters in this video that you'll see from the movie part is Huncho and Truth, which is me. All right. Now, yeah. Now
I was shocked by that too. Let me stop.
So the funny thing about it is, Huncho and Truth, a lot of people think they're friends. If you watch part 1, there's the 3-man crew. There's Huncho, Truth, and Big C. Right? They're a 3-man team, and they get ready to rob a bank. Now, Huncho is the friend. It's always that one, greedy. You know what I mean? Truth is telling Huncho, we got 3 minutes to rob this bank, in and out. Huncho, here's my, he like, forget what you talking about. I'm getting all I can, no matter how long it takes. And he telling him 3 minutes for a reason. You know what I mean? You're going to find out the reason after this video. So he's telling him 3 minutes, all right? And a lot of people wondering why is Truth so loyal to Huncho. Like, Huncho must be his long-term friend because this guy's a headache. He's defiant. He's greedy, you know. So in 3 minutes, Truth tells Huncho, let's go. Huncho, man, I'm good. He's like, man, come on, let's go. Because, you know, if you get caught, you risk somebody getting caught and snitching on everybody. So Huncho doesn't listen. Truth leaves him along with Big C. Huncho stays back for a big diamond that he loves, and he's just taking his time trying to get this diamond. Huncho ends up getting caught by the cops. The cops show up when Huncho was getting ready to leave. Huncho gets locked up. Of course, Truth made sure he got a good lawyer, but he couldn't have a lot of contact with him because, you know, you get locked up for robbery. You don't want to be associated with nobody because they'll put 2 and 2 together. So he makes sure he has a good lawyer. Huncho only gets about 7 years, and this is the reason why. You'll find out in this video why he only got 7 years because they stole money, they stole diamonds and everything. Well, when Huncho gets out, Truth has everything set up for him. He has 5 clubs that he took with the money they stole. He opened them up in 50-50 partnership with Huncho. So Huncho's been getting money. He's been taking care of while he's locked up. When he comes out, he has a house. He has a brand new car. He gives him about $50,000 to go shopping and whatnot. And he lets him know, like, yo, your family is already in the house. We're going to get you some clothes. We got a party for you tonight. You're already taken care of. So Huncho, in this video, is going to find out that the cop that arrested him has been working with Truth the whole time, right? This is the crazy part about it. You're going to also find out that Truth and Huncho are not friends. They're actually brothers. Truth is Huncho's big brother. That's the reason why he's so loyal to him. And the reason why he's always been loyal to him because when their mother died, Truth told their mother that I'll make sure I take care of my little brother no matter what. He promised his mother that. So you're going to see the backstory of everything in this video, the aftermath. Once Huncho finds out that the cop worked for Truth the whole time and why Truth didn't get him out of prison.
I wanted the synopsis. He told the whole entire.
No, I'm good with that.
film.
I'm good with that. Now I want to watch the thing now. You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
Now I need popcorn. Like,
popcorn now?
It's a movie. Yes, you're like it's a movie.
Clearly.
It's a movie.
I'm ready for that.
So.
Well, let's get into it. Introduce it, and we're playing for the folks out there.
All right, y'all. You're checking out Truth Francisco. I Used to Be, brand new single, music video / short film. I hope y'all like it. Written by me, yours truly, Truth Francisco.
Hello.
China?
Yeah.
You know I should have treated you like a hooker. You ain't nothing but a hot price. Oh, put Truth on the phone, bitch.
Yo.
Yo, I know you over there having a good time, but we were infiltrated.
Wait, what?
We had to shut down the Jackson.
Hey, man, get your ass over here right now. Right now!
What happened? What happened? Man, how the motherfuckers get in, man? Come on, everybody. Not everybody speak at once. They say, man, all you motherfuckers in here? Don't know y'all know jack shit?
Big Mike. What happened? Huh? Zach? Hey, what's up with this? Oh, yeah. I know Honcho know what happened. Oh, I feel Big Honcho know what happened. You fucked up. You fucked up. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Man, Navion brought it to my attention. We got 300 people working for us at all times. I can't keep my eye on every single one of them. He was handling business.
If I was what? If I was what? If I was what? Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said. That's what I got right now. Nothing. $1 million a week business. Reduced to the fucking rebels. Ah! It's your responsibility, right? True. I never liked you anyway. Pretty motherfucker. Honcho, what's up with you? Then who I'm giving a pipe to? Fuck with you? You bigger than that. We need to make sure that nothing like this ever happens again. Oh, by the way, we have a new member of the team. Ty, let him in.
Ain't this a bitch? It's the same motherfucker that arrested me.
Sit down, Honcho.
Nah, fuck that. Why is he the one?
Sit down!
So you mean to tell me this whole time you could have kept me out of prison?
Nah, I couldn't. Because you don't listen. And when I say let's go, that's what I mean. Let's fucking go. If it wasn't for Mama, before she died, I would have killed you a long time ago, little nigga. Now.
Hey, what's up? I'm here.
Goddamn, you gonna have me waiting all day?
Hey, man, you know what it is. Police business.
Yeah, I know. Let me up and do this, man, for somebody to see me talking to a cop. So remember, when we hit that bank tomorrow, you let me know when your comrades are on the way. We should be in and out. No man left behind.
Okay, and what if somebody is? What you want me to do?
You a cop, man. Do what you do.
Even your brother?
What you say?
Even your brother.
Let me make myself clear. I don't give a fuck if it's the Pope. Especially my brother. See, his greed gonna either get us locked up or get somebody killed. And I ain't going to prison for nobody else fuck up. So especially my brother. Got me?
Got you. Okay.
Oh, one more thing. If you so happen to catch my brother or any of my members, put the diamonds back. Leave him with a little money. My brother gonna get caught and do some time. I don't want him doing hard time.
Say less.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are back here on the TQuest show with DJ El Nino. All right, and we are back here on the TQuest show with DJ El Nino, and that was Truth Francisco. What I used to be. Thank you, DJ El Nino, for playing that cinema.
Yeah, there it is. No, I like that piece. You know what I'm saying?
Before
we start, I have one question first.
Go ahead, actually.
Mr. Francisco. What was going through your head while you were sitting here watching it? Because you were so focused, and I felt like you were somewhere in your head. And I'm just curious what was going through your mind.
Well, when you create something and you see it, you know, one is honestly, I was like, sometimes I can look at some of these videos and knowing that I, planned everything from the scenery to what we're gonna do in this part to this, that, and the third. A sense of proudness because when I was a kid, at the time, I didn't think I one day could make my own videos, or I didn't think I was gonna be an artist one day when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old. So being able to see something I kind of created come to fruition, and like man, I really did that. Like another thing was me being how I was. What you see now is the outgoing, because I'm comfortable with y'all, outspoken truth. But what I see in that video is the old me, or how I am when I get to that point or get mad. I think we all get in a certain type of mode sometimes. It all depends. If you're in a situation where you're trying to survival mode gonna kick in. And at that time, I had to put my mindset in survival mode to even act out my lines the way I need to act out. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have to put yourself in that state of mind. Like when people act, they have a certain type of way they have to put themselves in a certain type of way. Like I had to be the kind of cutthroat brother to say something like that to my little brother. Like if it wasn't for mama, I would have killed you a long time ago. You have to put yourself in the mindset of somebody that's that cutthroat and that's that how do I say aggressive, that determined. Because the reason why he's like that, because in his mind, he's the leader of the crew. Don't do what I say or get pushed over. And how hard it has to be for a man to tell his brother that's somebody to me that doesn't really have that much emotions. You know what I mean? Somebody that doesn't have that empathy. To sit there and let somebody that you love go to 7 years in jail when you could have got him out to teach him a lesson because obviously he wasn't listening. You have to put yourself in that type of person's mindset. You know what I mean? You can't understand a killer if you're not a killer because you have to put yourself in his mindset. That's the hardest thing to do is to break through that barrier and think like that. So to put myself in that type of person's mindset, which is, a representation of what I once was, is very difficult to try to go back to that when I know that's no longer who I am at this point in time today. So while I'm looking at it, I'm kind of reliving maybe where I was at one point in my life. Sometimes that can be the hardest thing to do.
I get that.
Wow, Quest, you over there like, ooh.
No.
What are you doing?
Look. Make it simpler. You know this man right here. You love this man.
Yes.
If he has to get into that protective mode of you, I'm pretty sure the streets not even gonna come out, and it's gonna shock you. But that's the mindset he has to have when you're in survival.
That is factual. Yeah, she knows that. She knows that.
That'd be lovey-dovey when you're in survival mode trying to protect somebody you love. You know what I mean? I remember when the lights went out in Houston, I went to my mother's house, and I had to go to work the next day, but the lights were off in the neighborhood. That whole night, she was like, son, you want to get some rest? I'm like, no. I stood up the whole night with my pistol on my lap, like, nah, because at this time, we were perfect time for a robber to rob these houses, put lights on, yeah. So I'm staying right here, don't go to sleep, you good. I'm going to stay right here on this couch like this, looking at the door the whole night with my pistol on my lap. Yep. Wishing the nigga would.
No, I get that. Like, if I hear something, I'm like, what was that? You stay. I'd be like, what? Sit down, stay. I got this.
Yeah, facts. I got this.
And I got to remember because, before pre-NINO, like I used to just, if I hear something, I go check myself, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, I get in that mindset like, no, you got a man's here who was a protector. Let him go see what's going on, and you just relax.
Yeah, ain't nothing going down. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I take it back. I take it back to old NINO. That was slap the taste out of your mouth.
Nino Brown? No.
Take it back to that day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm with you on that. Real talk. I had a conversation with one of my Jersey friends from back in the day, man. It's like, yo, man, you don't calm down a lot. You know what I'm saying? Than what I was, because they see me on here. I'm for one, being on here would be mad different than I would have been, back then. You know what I mean? Because I'm not supposed to be on here smiling and all that. Back then, I was like, nah.
Why you smiling?
Facts, yeah. I had some of that. Why you smiling? Why you smiling? Why you all happy?
Why you unhappy, NINO?
Yeah. because I'm with her. So be careful now. But it's still there. It's still there. You know what I mean? If it needs to come out, it will come out.
Yeah, sure.
So don't mess with my lady. Don't mess with my family. Or you may say it different, Nino, and we don't need that going on.
And that's just the protecting, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're a national protector, something can happen and you're not even around, and you still feel like you're responsible. Like when my cousin got murdered, I was supposed to be there. He died 2 hours after I talked to him. He got killed 2 hours after I talked to him. So for a while, I kept having dreams of me trying to save him, and I just couldn't get to him in enough time, over and over again. Even though people were saying it's not your fault, like maybe God didn't put you there for a reason. In my mind, I still feel like it's my fault. That's just how I'm gonna feel. When you're when you with me, my God's job is to protect you. Whether you're a friend, whether you're my family, whether you're my woman, that's just how I'm gonna be. I wake up in the middle of the night when I'm with my significant other, go grab my gun and go walk around the house. I'm like, what are you doing? Making sure the house good. Ain't no noise or nothing. It's just I woke up and I just feel it in my blood. Let me go check.
Just gotta make sure. Yep.
You gotta make sure.
Just gotta make sure that is I understand that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna make sure. I don't hear nothing. I don't think nothing's going on, but I just gotta make sure. Just in case.
Yeah, it's crazy world like that.
Just in case. Yep, that's facts. That is facts. You never know what's gonna go down, but you gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? If you're ready, if you're always ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So
exactly.
I understand that.
I have a confession.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Quest, let me hear it.
Wait, here it is.
We all is.
No, because I had to rechange my mindset when watching the movie, right?
Yeah.
Because once it started, the first minute or so, I was over here laughing. Neil looked at me like, what's wrong with her, right? It's not you.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first saw you come on, I just thought of that Martin episode when he's in all black
with the dog.
With the fake dog.
With the fake dog. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what I'm telling you now. You know, that's why I was laughing because it reminded me of that scene.
Gotcha.
And then I had to regroup. I was like, I gotta get that out of my head. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But then once I regrouped, that's when I was really getting into what you were saying and when you was describing it and everything, because it is real like that. You know, some people are hard-headed, you know, and sometimes you gotta allow people to, you know, accept the consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and see.
So you go to Martin too. That's what you go Chanel.
But you seen the scene though, right? You saw it.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it was just for a second, not the whole time. Like I said, I'm just being honest. I had to regroup because you know you put a lot of hard work in this too. But once I regrouped, I understand everything that was going on, and that's kind of like with like parents, how they protect their kids.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to allow them to live their life. You have to allow them to make their choices, their decisions, and sometimes you got to see them hit rock bottom. You know, they got to find ways to get themselves up. But even though in a way it's kind of tough love, you still got their back regardless.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't want them to hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want because rock bottom, you don't know what they want to do if they hit rock bottom. Then it's, you know what I mean? Then if they wind up doing something, then you're going to feel bad because you're going to sit there and watch them go all the way. Yeah, you don't want them to go to rock bottom.
Like he said, if you lock up my brother, like, put the diamonds back.
I don't want him to be in prison for 20 years, 7 okay. Yeah. But I mean, but it was to teach him a lesson because if you keep on, it's like kids. You know what I mean? If a kid gets in trouble, and I don't want people to get mad at me for what I'm about to say, but I'm just telling the truth. My mother disciplined me when I was young. When I got in trouble, whooped me with a belt. If she didn't tell me I'm gonna take your game away, I don't care. I'm gonna do it again, you know. But every time I thought about getting in trouble, I thought about that belt. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
I'm good with that.
You know what I mean? So Huncho had to go to prison to understand, like, bro, you got to change your ways because eventually his greediness can end up getting the crew taken out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come back and save him, and then we all go to jail. You know what I mean? So,
or worse.
Worse. Or be killed. You know?
Yes,
so,
or worse.
The truth told you, I'm not going to jail or dying for anybody. Not even my little brother. So I had to teach him a lesson. You know what I mean? So he could have saved his brother, but you know, he made sure he was good while he was locked up.
Yeah, you're gonna learn today. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna learn today. Too big thing. There's a part 3.
Yeah. All right, there it is.
See? I was about to ask you, why do I feel like there's another part coming?
Because now what is Hunter gonna do? Now he knows that his brother had the cop on his payroll the whole time.
I mean, I saw the movie.
So does that mean?
I saw the movie.
Wait, so that mean in the next song, whoever playing your brother gonna have a verse?
No. He's a continued character. So only time he's gonna be gone is when if he gets knocked off eventually. But on the first one, he's my brother on there, but nobody knows he's my brother. Everybody think we're just friends that work together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can't understand why when I got him out of prison and I set up all this. Like he came home living like a king when he was in prison. You know, in prison. You know what I mean? So why are you so loyal to this person? He almost got y'all caught. And now you know in the second video that's his little brother. That's why he's so loyal to him. And why? Because told their mother they didn't look out for her. And she died. So she died, and but eventually, how far can you go for little brother? That's the question. Will little brother get mad at you and try to set you up? Because Huncho is a little brother that's envious. He's always been in his big brother's shadow.
Kind of like Jason's lyric.
Kind of like Jason's lyric, exactly. Remember how that turned out?
Alan Payne was in Jason's lyric and New Jack. See, all your stuff is on
G Money.
It's another movie he was in. They all were drug dealers. It was 4 of them. You know,
Blue Hill Avenue.
Blue Hill Avenue, one of my favorites.
See, I be knowing my stuff.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I be knowing my stuff.
I don't think so.
It's good. He's a hell of a
it's always been one of the movies. I'll get to it, but I never got to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's been one of the movies.
Put him on. He'll like that movie.
I be
Put him on.
I be knowing my stuff.
We can watch it. You know what I'm saying? We can watch it. We can watch it.
Good,
I can see the cover of the movie. You know, I can remember what it looks like.
Yeah,
and I just never click play when it it's been on the thing. So
you gonna like it, man. It's just really good.
We're gonna start doing Throwback Thursdays. We're gonna watch classics.
We're gonna do Throwback Thursdays, okay.
And then we're gonna see which classic is gonna end up in the next Truth video. Inspired by. Inspired by.
Inspired by. There it is. Good inspiration.
I'm an old head by heart, man. I'm telling you. The first R&B song I ever heard was Music Soul Child Love. My dad played that song about 7 times in a row. Daddy, you and my mama are broken up. Why you still playing?
Wait a minute. I got a question.
What's up?
Did you just say you old head at heart, and then the song you say is Music Soul Child Love?
Old school is what I'm saying.
I mean, like old school still, but I'm thinking you was gonna throw it back.
Jerry Levert.
You went to music. Love.
Prime McKnight, Jerry Levert, all of those school cats. Now you talking about like way back.
It's just weird hearing that as old school. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. It's 2025. I get it, but it's just weird hearing it.
Well, yeah, facts. Yeah, it's all relative. You know what I mean? Because those songs may be 25, 30 years old.
Because Truth is, what are you, like 23? You're still a baby, right?
You think I'm 23.
What'd you say?
You think I'm 23. I'm in my early 30s. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
Look, he all happy that I called him young.
Black is beautiful, baby. Yeah, black goes back. Yeah. Hey, look.
Oh
that's why I grew the beard out. You should say I look without the beard.
Gotcha.
Hey, young fella.
Oh my gosh, this has been fun. This has been fun. I'm so happy that you came back. I'm so happy to hear the elevation, and not just hear the elevation, see the elevation and the growth. Like, all jokes aside, we are really proud of you.
I really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all was officially the first podcast I really ever did. Really, I had done podcasts in person, but as far as virtual and actually when I was really on music, because back then when I was in college, it was hard to consistently do music because I was in school. Right. I was in my fraternity. I was in NAACP. I was in MPAC. I was in a lot of things. So when I started consistently doing music, y'all were the first podcast when I started consistently doing music. Y'all were the first one.
Appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can't recommend it. My manager recommended me to you. So, she's she's real good at vetting people. So she spoke very highly of this. The reason why I reached out to you when I did.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. It's just so funny because we have so many of our babies that where they started and where they are now. It's just like, oh, we was a part of the journey.
Facts.
Oh
Definitely.
my god.
Definitely.
So beautiful.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
That's why I came back. You know, the same people always come back home.
Oh,
That
it's
is.
true.
That is.
Oh
That
my
is.
gosh. Let me not be emotional.
Now let me ask this question because we kind of talked about it off air, but I'm going to ask a question, and I ain't going to try to mess up, blow your spot up. Interesting year in hip hop this past year.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting year.
Very interesting.
Is this I'm sorry, is this the years considered after the 50 years of hip hop? Like, is this year 51?
Well, that would be, that's 51.
Yeah,
Yes.
51.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
That would be
okay,
51.
okay.
That would be 51.
Crazy. It was 50 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, 50 years was 23. That was 50 years.
Okay.
Last year was 51.
51. That was 50. Year 52 now. Okay.
What are your thoughts on the I guess it would be the battle from last year. What are your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts are, I thought it was good for hip hop. You had arguably the two best artists at the time.
Yeah.
Artists going head to head, and it was an underlying beef that had been there. You know, ever since.
Are we talking about Nicki Minaj and Lotto? What are we talking about?
That's another one. That was quick though.
That was quick.
Who are we talking about?
Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Kendrick Lamar and Drake. The biggest beef. Let me say that.
Yes.
Yeah. So some say the biggest beef ever. So that's what some say.
Now they say that. They may not have been alive back in Big and Tupac's days.
Yeah. Nah, they probably would have killed each other, but which I'm glad it didn't end up that way. The thing about their beef though, I don't think that beef will ever be reconciled. Like I don't think they'll ever be friends. It's too personal.
You talking about Drake and Kendrick?
They'll never be friends.
Nah, that's impossible. That's impossible.
Yeah,
that's impossible.
Never.
That's
like
impossible.
never.
Look.
Ain't no.
That was good, boy. That was good.
Nah, that. I have people. Oh man, it's real, bro. It's real. It is real.
Yeah, this is not gonna be the Drake Meek Mill thing that they on stage.
It's gonna be like Jay-Z and Nas when they cool one day. No, this is no respect there, no mutual respect. No, they don't like each other. Personal.
Nah, this is way personal. And then the way, because I'll say this, because back in the day, when Jay-Z and Nas was going at it, even though I personally think Jay won that thing. Me personally.
Yeah.
That's not the thoughts of most. I understand that.
Mostly not.
Most people for whatever reason, say Nas got it. I'm like, cool. I understand that. I'm not going around. I'm not going to try to argue. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe, but I believe that Jay won. But after a while, Jay wasn't even damn sure wasn't suing labels and all that. Come on, relax.
Yeah. That to me was I ain't gonna just talk down on Drake, but that to me was something new. It was very disappointing to me too as well. Yeah. Being from where I'm from, and you know probably where you from, like you get considered weak by doing that. You know what I mean?
Very. Yeah. Yes.
I'm not gonna say the word that come out of a lot of people from hood's mouth. When
yeah. A lot of people thinking that though.
Yeah, a lot of
people thinking that.
You know what I mean? And now it makes it more of a joke now. Like now, when people beef with Drake, let me not beef with you because you might sue me like you did Kendrick. Like,
you call the cops. You call the cops. You call the cops
on me. Yeah.
You call the cops on me because I called your name. You know what I'm saying? You call the cops.
Quest, stop it, Quest.
You got your hand up, Quest.
I do.
No. You know what she's doing there? Look at that. The tone of it.
I'm just gonna say something really quick, and then you guys can go back to that conversation.
Talk to me.
Even though now with the young men bringing in lawyers and everything, personally, I'm not shocked. Why? Because this new generation and how they do things is totally different.
That is true.
So if other areas of life is changing, I'm not shocked that the beef life in hip hop is changing as well. Does that make sense to you guys?
No, I understand it.
Like when people be on like online or on reality TV, like once they're talking, as soon as somebody do something it's okay, I'm about to sue you for this and that.
Facts, yeah.
Like it's literally a part of the new society. So once I heard that, it's sad, but at the same time, it's kind of not shocking.
The thing is, he making it worse, in my opinion, than it needs to be. If he had just did like some people thought that Nas won the Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But the thing about Jay, he kept making hits. Eventually,
That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did.
Eventually, people put it behind. You keep making hits, you always gonna stay relevant.
Yep.
It's the way like Drake is reacting from it. You know what I mean? With the lawyers, with the on the streamers. He's on the stream the other day, and he basically said, no, fuck Kendrick. He said fuck Kendrick, and he stopped himself.
Yep.
That's letting people know they're still in your head. Kendrick don't never say nothing about him no more. Kendrick then kind of went past it, like
he went past it. He does a little. He does some light taps.
Yeah, like
light jabs.
He's like no wrong jabs. When he said no wrong twos on the Super Bowl, I was like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, you know what I mean. But he's continuing to move on. But if you ever look at both of them, they're really the exact opposite. Drake was more in the spotlight, being famous. Kendrick more low key, laid back. You'll see Drake all the time, out and about. You know what I'm saying? He likes to turn up, like to party, like to be on the scene.
Yep.
He's very low key. Like he'll go missing for a year, 2 years, and his fans like, dog, we need another album. Where are you? He living his life. He taking care of his son. He doing whatever with his wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just two different personalities, in my opinion.
It's one of them things that you seriously underestimated, dude. He seriously underestimated, dude.
I think he did.
Seriously. He did not know that dude had all that. You know what I'm saying?
It's something about them quiet ones. You gotta watch out for.
Did not know he had all that in his back pocket.
Very strategic. I think Drake might. Yeah, I think Drake might got a little cocky. Thought he was like a Meek Mill or but you can't handle him like you did Meek. You can't handle him like you did. Kendrick is a special. You know what I mean? And Drake is special in his own right, but
Drake's special too. You know what I mean? They both at their peak are special artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
both at their peak are very special artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Drake's.
I think one thing that hurt Drake is he actually did try to put out some hits. He tried after the battle. He tried. He had that I don't even remember what the name of that joint is. He had one with Sexy Red.
Hands on your knees. That song?
No, not that one. That one was a bop. That was a hit. That one was a hit. He came out right after the beef, and see, you don't even remember it. He came out right after the beef.
Are we proving your point?
Yes, with another song with Sexy Red.
Man, I didn't know that.
Yes, he came out right after the beef with another song with Sexy Red that did nothing. Did nothing. It was.
Everything.
It might be. I don't remember the name of it.
I've seen more of that one.
Yeah, but it came out right after the beef, and it did nothing. It was like grand opening, grand closing. And he put out another song with an Afrobeat artist. Came and went. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, let me try, and people was like, nah, I'm good. No, I'm good.
The fun thing about it, the odds were, to me, kind of always been against Drake, like, because I don't think that I think the culture accept them, but I think you have like 50% of the culture that didn't accept them. You know what I mean? I think when they think about Drake, this is what they're thinking about. Aubrey Graham, an actor, grew up with his mother, had money. They seem to think that he only talks about Black culture when it comes to his dad's side, but he always includes his dad into our culture. He grew up Jewish, so Black community, not that many Jewish Black people. So I think that he always had the odds stacked against him. There's a lot of people from the streets that thought he was just fake. You know what I mean? Now, me personally, I've always been a fan of him. I watched him come from the bottom.
Bottom, now he's here.
He's here. You know what I mean? I'm still a fan of him. I'm still gonna be a fan of him. I know a lot of people. I know they have a problem with him talking that gangster stuff on a lot of songs because they know that he's not from that. He ride with some.
He's around that though. He's around that now.
Yeah, he's around
that now. Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, you're not really built like that. You just around.
He's around that now. Yeah, he's around that now. Yeah, but I'll just say this last thing just to wrap this piece up. It's one of them things. I didn't think, like when the battle started, that I would, when it was over, I would think about Drake the way that I think about him now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I rock with Drake. I listen to his music, and I'm cool with it. He puts out, bops. I'm gonna play, and I'm a DJ. I gotta play it.
Yeah.
When you're a DJ, it's not your favorite songs you personally playing. You're playing what people want to hear.
For sure.
But the amount of requests you used to hear for Drake songs is like it went from a night that people want to hear 10 Drake songs to a night where people may want to hear 2 Drake songs now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
That's true.
you're gonna have to come out with like that Hands on Your Knees, like that Sexy Red song that was popular as hell. The battle started. That's dried up. Even though that song was popular, people wanted to hear that.
It was.
Sexy Daddy, whatever that was. Yeah, people wanted to hear that. But now I'm good. So we'll see. We see how it go, man.
But see, the thing is, he digged his own grave. Like Kendrick told him, like, okay, when he brought up Kendrick's wife or fiance, his childhood sweetheart.
Yes.
That's when it kind of. But Kendrick already knew he would do that. That's the thing about it. You know what I mean? He told him everything he was going to do before he did it.
Yep.
And then he strategically connected all the dots to everything he said he was going to do. It's about to come K-Dot. But, I mean, he took it to a whole other limit. Like, Drake is now suing EMG because he felt like he lost a lot of money behind that song. They're not like us. And it's a popular song.
It's very popular. They're going to be playing that. They may be playing that at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're definitely going to play it at the Super Bowl. I ain't going to lie.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even fool the West Side. When I hear that song, I'll be like,
yeah, I heard you mention Kendrick Lamar in your song.
I mean, I think he's the best. Ask Kendrick Lamar to pass the torch. I'm next up.
I
Yeah.
heard.
You feel me?
I'll say this. I'll say this because I remember I was up when Family Matters dropped. I was up that night, listening to it. I heard. I'm like, oh damn, this is what we doing. This is what we doing.
Yeah.
And then like a half hour later, Meet the Grams came out. I was up. I'm up listening to this in real time.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Meet the Grams had me. It's like a scary movie. When you heard that beat, you like,
yeah.
Like I had to look around, like,
yeah. And when I woke up the next morning, Not Like Us was out. When I first heard it, first thing I thought about was Quest. I'm like, oh, she gonna rock with this one. It's the first thing I heard when I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, this is a TQuest song. This is a TQuest song because I'm like, yeah, the Meet the Grams are all right, but then Not Like Us. I'm like, nah, this is gonna be it. And the first time I played it for, she's like, oh, I like this song. Send it to me. That's right. Send it to me. Yeah, send it to me.
It's crazy how you made a bop and still taught you a lesson. Like when he came with that lesson, I'm like,
it was done so well.
Yes, I'm like, I had to look it up. Back in slavery, I started doing research. But I mean, if anybody knows me, my favorite artist of all time is Tupac Shakur, and then my second favorite is Kendrick Lamar. I love Kendrick Lamar. I've been following.
Okay.
It's funny because when I first got in high school and college, everybody was like, man, Kendrick Lamar, man, forget that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And for real, I had never really listened to a song. And then when I heard Swimming Pools, I heard it on the radio, but when I heard it in depth and I really analyzed
it, that was a joint.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this dude is cool. And then I really started following his career, and I've been a fan since. Just from the artistry, the craft, the craft it takes, the time it takes to do some of the things he does with the double entendres. He make you really think like, let me look at this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love K-Dot, man. Drake one of my favorites too, but K-Dot is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, that Swimming Pools joint made me learn something. I learned something real quick about Kendrick Lamar doing that because Swimming Pools was cool. But I remember when Jay-Z did a remix to that joint.
I like Swimming Pools.
And I'm like, oh, I like that. But then Kendrick on his next verse, I'm like, oh, this dude is nice. Because Jay is my GOAT. You know what I mean? I grew up with Jay. Jay is my GOAT. But when he did that verse,
Little Kim is mine.
Oh, okay. Go Tess.
So y'all love these New York rappers, don't y'all?
Hey, you already do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when he came back with that verse, I'm like, oh, damn. Yeah, he different. He different.
If Jigga say you different, then you different, bro. Jigga don't give compliments like that. That's one thing about Jigga.
Different.
You don't give compliments like that. So
yeah, he's different.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, this has been great, man. Wishing you all the best on your upcoming projects in your career, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for part 3 of the video. My baby over there.
No,
Okay?
because people are texting me. Are y'all gonna play some more songs from him? I'm like, his time is up. Wait
Tell
to
me
the
if I'm
next
right.
one.
Let me follow him.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment that they're looking for
Oh,
more
real talk.
music.
Yeah.
So
Send us them clean versions. You know what I mean? Because I know some heads that will play them joints.
All right,
Will play the
I
clean
get that to you.
versions.
I get that to
Yeah,
you. Gotta get it for my DJ, but I get it to you.
Oh
You got who?
My DJ.
Your DJ should have been Nino. Shame on you. But it's fine. We understand.
Might be right.
You know, man, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Let's talk, let's talk business. What's up?
All right, man.
Guess
I'm
what?
always here, man.
I'm his manager.
This your manager?
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Manager, what can I do to get in Nino's rotation?
Well, first of all, you gotta make an appointment to talk to me.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's so funny because I'm dead serious. But
Oh.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Who produced the track that we just played?
So the beat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I bought the beat from a guy years ago.
Okay.
And it was one of those beats. I'm trying to figure out his name. I'm sorry, I have to look it up. But it's when I bought it years ago. It was late at night when I bought it. I heard it. I heard he had sent me over a beat package, and I heard it. I'm like, I remember at the time drill was really the thing, like Vaughn and Dirk and everything. So I listened to him like, man, this would be something different. This is something I haven't never touched before. Because drill beats is usually like a Chicago, New York thing. So when I bought it from him, he sent me over the paperwork and everything that I needed. I Zelled him, sent him all the money. We talked on the phone for a little bit. And I actually recorded at a studio down there called Barron Studio. So truthfully, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest drinker. But this night I had been drinking. Hey man, I had a long week. Okay,
we listening and we don't judge.
The facts, there it is.
So that night I was listening to beat and I had been drinking. I'm like, I was just saying stuff. Like when I came up with that chorus, I was just saying something. Like I literally came up with that chorus by just, I used to be nigga staying on the block. I was saying, I'm like,
There it is. There it is.
If you ever been drunk, right, and you try to do something, okay. Nino, if you ever have had a few drinks and you try to text while you drink, you like you know what I'm saying? It's a little blurry. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's so unique how it came up. I mean, I ain't no drinker, I ain't no smoker like that. So, but now I kind of knew how Wayne kind of comes up with a lot of stuff because he gets high most of the time when he writes his verses. So I kind of got into that state of mind. I wasn't high, but being tipsy, kind of seeing how people do it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't fully get my best being like that. So I mean, shouts out to Wayne for doing that. But it kind of put me in that state to see kind of like how he operates. Like he's cold to be operating like that because I couldn't operate the best like that. Even though I came with the chorus, the next morning I woke up and I sobered up. I'm like, I came up with this last night. Because when I first came up with it, I wasn't on beat with it. I was just saying it. I was down on the block. I'm high. Well, I'm like, wow. And the next morning I got to kind of get my thoughts together and then I came up with it. So, and then once I came up with the chorus, everything else kind of happened afterwards. You know what I mean? But I had to be going through what I was going through at the time, which I was in a dark place because I think maybe my cousin got murdered a little bit before I made that song. So, yeah, my mindset was...
Yo, your interviews be like a roller coaster. We be up here, then you bring us down here. And but that's life.
That's life.
That's life.
Life is a roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
When's part 3? When are we looking for part 3, man?
Part 3 is going to be later on this year. I have a couple more singles coming soon. Videos already waiting. But, right now I'm marketing than I used to be, but it'll be before the end of this year. So I definitely will come back on the show for the part 3 so y'all can get the debut for anybody.
All right. We're looking forward to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely looking forward to that.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
And for the record, Nino don't drink, so he does not know what that is all about or that experience.
You never drink?
I had a long time ago.
You know what I'm saying? Back then, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been.
Because I don't really drink like that. I'm more of like a social drinker. Like if it's somebody's birthday or something, I'll have a drink. But like, some people be like, I'm finna hit the bar and Man, I'll be over there with one drink.
I'm good with that.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Drinking this one drink the whole night, just
Yeah, relax. I'm good with that. You know
yeah,
what
I'm good. That's it.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I should make that.
I like having the power over my faculties. I don't like being outside of my bounds.
Oh, that was deep. Say that again.
I do. I like having the power over my faculties. I
don't have
like
the power over my faculty.
I got you.
Say that on my next album. No, you didn't say it. I said it first.
Oh, let me listen like this. Suing.
You get that Drake one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gonna put a Drake on me?
Get the Drake one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he said you Draking. Oh, man.
Ooh, we about to get that quaint.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
So happy for this. So happy. But this has been fun.
That is True Francisco. Where can they find you at, man? Tell them where they can find you, man.
You can find me on Instagram at True Francisco. You can find me on at True Francisco for everything. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. They get ready to take away TikTok, but all social medias you can find me at True Francisco. You look on Google, look at my music, all digital stores, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and feel free to message me if you want to. If you're a fan, I usually message back to fans or yeah.
Wow, stop singing that song.
Hey, chill. I am not that fan. No.
Hey, that's a different kind of fan. That's a different kind of fan.
Not that fan. Hey, that song played. My partner was like, yeah, I'm a fan. And he was like, freaking ass nigga. He like,
here we go.
He was big on church. So he was like, I'm a fan. And he was like, freaking ass. And he's like, oh no, I'm celibate. I'm not even.
Yeah, I can't be singing this part. You know what I mean?
Oh man. I was like, God,
all right, you guys. We've had fun. If we stay here, we're gonna be talking truth forever.
Yeah, tell the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Great job.
This has been absolutely incredible. We're gonna stay in contact. There's some things I want to keep you involved in or keep you in the loop of, and some things you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna connect, and we're gonna make that appointment to talk to me about DJ NINO. Okay. So I'm just saying. But yes, this has been a great time. Thank you so much, Truth Francisco. Being here on the TQuest show with DJ El Nino. And you can find DJ El Nino at DJ El Nino on all the social media sites that he care about. And it's ironic, the one he doesn't is TikTok. So
that's the only one I don't have, DJ El Nino. And guess what?
It's gonna be
TikTok is leaving, so I don't worry about that no more. Sorry.
Oh my God. No, it's definitely fun. Of course, you can find me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM. And do not forget to download
The T-Quest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino.